Well, good morning, church. We are in the fourth week now of our summer series, Your Peace, My Peace. And it's where we're going to spend the whole summer exploring this idea that it is when we are looking out for the welfare of others is when we find ours.
Maybe 3 years ago, we got into a process where we wanted to do evaluation of who we are and think about how we could be more of what God dreams for us, and also ask hard questions about how effective we are. And in it, we learned that we could indeed do a better job of reaching our community. There are not a lot of successful models out there right now about how churches are doing a great job reaching outside of their own pockets. And through a series of relationships and circumstances, the idea came about to try working with the ground as a service project. Instead of try to give the community something, we wanted to work with the community to bless it, and we came up with the concept of why don't we do a community-supported agricultural project. We recognized that in order to fulfill this dream, we needed to do some hiring that was beyond our current budget. So we did a 3-year above and beyond campaign. And within it, we recognized both that we want to reach out more, and we also could do a better job of how people get connected. We know that we live in a world where if you have less money, you buy lower quality food, which affects everything in your life. And so we wanted to be a place that would offer high quality food, real food, that is available on sliding scales, or better yet, our big hope is that people are actually working the CSA and receiving a share of the produce as shareholders and eating better for 4 or 5 months out of the year and getting to know people along the way in relationship as we're out there working together.
Yeah, but where we really started was with a blank slate of just grass, and we had to figure out how are we going to develop that land, how are we going to develop relationships and everything like that on top of it. And in lots of ways that's happened pretty organically, but also with a plan, working with a professional designer, not only to incorporate and have this garden have a good look, but also to bring it together with the rest of our vision for how we want all of our grounds to start to look and how we want it to be a place for the community to come around and be a part of. And that's just the first year and just the beginning.
This summer we had 8 households that we regularly were working with, representing 24 people. The big hope is roughly working with 30 to 40 households on an annual basis that are shareholders within the project, which is also proven, as we probably anticipated, to be one of our greatest challenges. How do we build those relationships with people so that they could trust us enough to come and be a part of this CSA work? The full development plan has the entirety of our acreage being developed for more usable space. There's classroom space, there's children's playgrounds that are long overdue. There is, of course, part of the central vision of DinnerTime was this concept of bringing people together over meals outside. But we had a story of when one of our guests from the Faith Family Hospitality Program, Eric, invited them and said, hey, we could use your help out here, and we'd love to if you wanted to help harvest. And within the context of one of the classes that she was in the middle of, remarked how unbelievably dignifying it was that she was invited in to help because somebody needed her help and didn't treat her like she couldn't do anything for herself, but wanted the opportunity to participate and be a part of the program. It made us feel like we were on the right track.
What it is to me is really like coming along beside people and them getting to see Jesus inside of us and getting to share in the work that we do with people.
It's the heart of the idea, is that we would be people reaching out and inviting our neighbors into that project so that we could all be working together towards something on a larger level.